Well, good morning, everybody. And I know that I have missed a couple of videos. This is the last week before Thanksgiving break. And this week so far, every day after I left school, I had someplace I had to go. First night, had to go to Costco, and then I had to deal with all of that when we got home, loading everything up and then unloading everything, clean out the refrigerator to put in the things I just got. And so that night, by the time everything got done, it was late, and I really didn't feel like putting a video together. Last night, when I left work, this is one of the things that's actually going to be included on this video as something I'm thankful for, but my kids at school, every year we take part in something called 10,000 for the Troops, and I have my kids write letters and cards to military, and a local radio station takes all those up, and then they deliver them all over the world to different people in the military that aren't going to be home for the holidays. And so the pickup places for these, none of them are nearby where I live or where I work. So I had to, after I left school yesterday, I had to drive those letters and cards over to where I could drop them off. So that's sitting in traffic, dealing with different highways and things. And so again, last night, got home kind of late. And so I'm trying to catch up now. So today is, let's see, the 19th. And so I'm going to talk about a few different things today that I'm thankful for. And I'll still at least get my 30 things I am thankful for, even if I don't make 30 videos. So I'm going to do it that way. The first thing is, when I went to Costco, it made me very thankful for the fact that we have plenty of food. And here in America, I know there are people that, struggle, with trying to have enough food and everything. And I've worked in schools like that where there was a lot of kids that, whatever they ate at school for the day, that's what they were going to have. And we did breakfast and lunch at school for them, free breakfast, free lunch. And then over the weekend, some of those kids, we would send home backpacks with some food in it. And so I know there's people living all around me that aren't as fortunate. So when I was in Costco, it was very evident that I'm very blessed, and a lot of people in America are very blessed to have what we have in the way of food just all around us. And I know it's expensive, but even if you do cheaper options, we still have a lot of food in this country. And so I'm very grateful that God provides for me and my family for food, and always has. And there were times when maybe when my kids were little and they had to eat some of the same things over and over. I know I don't think my daughter will eat Hamburger Helper as an adult, because we had a lot of that, and grilled cheese sandwiches and beans and rice and things like that. But hey, that was what we had, and grateful to have it. And now things are just a little different because it's just me and my husband. So we don't have to quite eat like that anymore. And so I feel very blessed about that, having enough food. So I'm thankful that God provides us with that. The second thing, when I was delivering those letters yesterday for the military, it really made me think about how grateful I am to have our military, and not just military, our first responders, police officers, and firefighters, and just people that work in hospitals and things like that. Anybody that works to help protect us. I feel very fortunate for that. And so, I'm glad that there are people that are willing to, put their lives on the line. In the case of military and police and firefighters, definitely they put their lives on the line to protect us. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that. And that's available to us. And so I wanted to put that out there today, and just one of the things that I was thinking about the other day, and I was going to make the video and I just didn't, things happened and I didn't get to it. But the third thing I'm going to put on this video that I'm very thankful for is prayer. The fact that we can pray to God and He listens and He provides us with these different things that we need. And the Bible doesn't promise that we're going to get all of our wants, but it does tell us that God will provide us with our needs. And it may not match what we think needs are always, but He does provide us with that. And, in the Bible, it even talks about, look and see like how the birds are provided for by God. And if He provides for them, how much more will He provide for us, as His children? So those are the three things that I wanted to talk about today that I'm very thankful for, very grateful for. And I hope as you go through your day, you look for things just as you go through different parts of your day. Just look for little things that you can be thankful for, because all of it is given to us by God. And so have a good day, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow in a video. Things aren't quite as crazy as they were at the beginning of the week, so we'll see. All right, I will see you soon. All right, bye-bye.